Hi, my name is Dejan and I'm a graphic designer specializing in logo design. I create logos that help businesses to stand out from their competitors. Today I'm going to show you my whole design process. My design process contains 5 steps. Step number 1. Discussion with the client. I discuss with my client the pricing and then I ask them some questions about their company. Step number 2. Logo design questionnaire. What is a questionnaire? A questionnaire is a document that contains very important questions for my client and for his company. You can create a questionnaire in 2 ways. One way is creating a text document in a PDF format and sending it to your client, or you can use Google Forms, which I use it. Let me show you. Google Forms is a lot easier and faster. You just need to have a Google account and you go to Google Forms and you can just type in your questions and then send your client a link. You'll get your answers very fast. Let me show you some of these questions. Here we have logo design questionnaire, email address, who are you and what do you do, what is your company about, what is your goal, why do you need a logo, what are the success metrics of this project, what does the logo needs to identify, what is your company's name. Please write the exactly name as you would like to appear in your logo. Do you have a strapline or slogan that goes along with your logo? Who is your target audience? What is the gender of the target audience? Where will the logo be used? Example: print, web, t-shirt, mugs, invoice, etc. Which of these words will represent better your logo? For example, we have authoritative, adventurous, aggressive, analytical, artistic, diplomatic, dynamic, flexible, etc. What feel should it have? Classic, minimal, colorful, vintage, luxurious, high-tech, other. And last but not least, which logos, for example some famous brands, appeal to you and why? And then I send off the questionnaire to my client. Step number 3. Mood board. What is a mood board? A mood board is a collection of images that we use for inspiration. How do we do this? We do this by searching online, for example on Google, on Pinterest, for images that are associated with the company. I usually use Google. Okay, we have 2 words, a point and owl. We will search for these words. Go on images. And now I just save the images that I like for inspiration. This is a good one, the check mark. I save this. Okay. Let's try appointment. We have the pin. I like this, the pin. An associated word we have to appointment is location. We have the location pin. I like this also. I'm gonna save this. Save the location pin. Let's try appoint logos. Yeah, we have the time, the clock. I'm gonna save this. I think it's relevant to the company and the application. We search for time. We have the clocks. We will search for the clock. Clock logos. I like to see what was already done and to gain some inspiration from this as well. I like this. I just need the foundation of all the images, of all the objects. Then I sketched in my own way by combining a few of these elements. Let's search for appointment app logo. Yeah, we have the check mark, the time, well, I think that's pretty much it for this. Let's search now for the owl to gain some inspiration for the owl. I like this image. I'm going to save image as. Save it to the desktop. I like this as well. Save image as. Desktop. I like this as well, the barn owl. I like the shape of his head. I also want a front view of the owl. Let's find some nice image. I like this one. Let's search for owl front view. I like this one. The image is a bit pixelated, but that's not a problem. I just need the shape. Let's see. Let's search for owl logos. Let's see some owl logos. I like this one. This is pretty cool. Our law firm logo. I also like this shape. This looks cool. This looks pretty cool. I already have an idea. I like this as well. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this one as well. Let's see some more. This looks cool. Save images. We save it on desktop. This looks very simple and cool. Remember, we use this for inspiration, not to copy them. This looks cool. You can mix up a few ideas of these logos and images, but do it in your own way. This looks cool as well. I'm gonna save this one, and I think we have enough. Yeah. Select all the images, cut them, we make a new folder, up owl mood board. We put the images in here, and then we take a look at these images and we go into mind mapping. Step number 4. Mind mapping and sketching. What is mind mapping? Mind mapping is a graphical way to represent ideas and concepts. It is a visual thinking tool that helps structuring information, helping you to better analyze, comprehend, synthesize, recall, and generate new ideas. Okay, now I'm going to do mind mapping and sketching on paper. Write the company's name down. Up. Owl. Now I'm going to show you how we do mind map for logo designs. We break down this word into smaller words. Up. Up point. Bird. Point. Meeting. Time. Location. Letter A. Clock. Pin. Bird. Head. Eyes. Point. Check mark. Have the clock. Pin. Let me look at the images again. Doesn't have to be perfect. The drawing doesn't have to be perfect. I just do fast sketches just to see how the shape is constructed. This is just me drawing the words. Now we can combine a few elements. Okay. We can connect the check mark, the head, and the pin as well. Okay, now we can start sketching. I put the ideas here. We have owl head, pin, and a check mark. We have the letter A plus eyes. We have a clock, pin, and the owl head. Let's do the first idea. Okay, so we draw a pin, nothing perfect. Check mark. We have the owl. I like this idea. Okay, let's sketch out some more options. We had this idea, a location pin, and an owl inside. Okay, just These are just quick sketch to see if the idea would work. It's a bit tough in this case. No, this game won't work. Let's try, let's see. This is the base of the eyes, the owl shape. I think we can use this. We can use this as a base for the pin location icon. It's not perfect, but let's see if this idea would work. Okay. Yeah, I think this can be recognized as an owl. Maybe we can add a nose here. And we can use this as a location pin. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this. Just we need to balance the whole icon. Okay, so we can use some quick sketches. We have now we can try and improve the eyes. Maybe we can do this, because I think the owl has his eyes this way. Make them big. Just some quick ideas. Yeah, we can try this idea. Just work on it so the owl is recognized and we don't see anything else. Here we integrated the location pin. Yeah, this is one idea that I want to work on. I will check this and let's sketch some more. We have the letter A. Let's try and integrate some elements. We can try the base of the eyes for the owl. Something like this. can try somehow to incorporate the letter A here. Let's see if this would look like an owl. Yeah, this could work too, I think. And we can the location pin in here as well. So we have like this, but not sure if it would be visible. Nah, it's way too much. It's way too much. I think this idea itself would work just fine. Let's try it again. Incorporate the yeah, this could probably be done with strokes. With strokes and fills, or just with strokes. I don't think this would work like only fills. So we'll try this. We can add an element here for more balance. Yeah. Let's try something else now. Let's try to make an owl with location pins. I think this could be executed, but it needs some more work. It's a bit tricky. Maybe shorter location pins. Let's draw the main location pin. Let's try. Not sure if this would work, but let's give it a try. Nah, I don't think it works. No. Let's try something else. This idea is good. We'll try this as well. Let's see something else. Let's try it again. No, this idea won't work. Let's not push it. Let's see. Let's see what we did before. Let's try this idea, but let's simplify it. We'll use only the location pin and we'll try to incorporate the owl eyes. Yeah, let's try that. Just move the camera. Yeah, let's do this. The location pin. Okay. We need longer location pin, I think, but let's try. Here would be the hole. Yeah, we can do something like this as well. We can make these lines that kind of go outside the shape in negative space, and we can use this like fills. We can use the eyes as a fills with cutouts, and we can put the hole here or remove it. Let's try without the hole. Remember, these sketches are not perfect, so I will improve them in the digital version. I just do quick sketches so I can see the elements, the shape of the logo. Then I will make them perfect into the digital version in Illustrator. I think either we can add a hole in the location pin for more balance, or we can do that by making the eyes a bit bigger, a bit more in the middle of the location pin, so there isn't a lot of white space. Yeah, and we will try this idea too. So now we move into Illustrator. Step number 5, digitalization. In this step we're going to digitalize the sketches that we generated during the sketching process. We're going to take an ellipse. We're going to make a perfect circle. Now we're going to take the polygon tool and we're going to make a triangle. Okay. Now let's create the location pin. We're going to take these two shapes. We're going to align to selection, align to center, and now let's modify the shape. Let's make sure we make it perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. We're going to shape builder tool. We're going to unite these shapes. Direct selection tool. We're going to take the corner. We're going to round it a bit. That's too much. Okay, we have our location pin. Scale it down. Let's try to make the eyes with the location pin. If this doesn't work, we're going to use perfect circles. Hit O for the mirror. Let's bring this. Let's make this a different color. Arrange, bring to front. Let's align them to the center. Perfect. Like this. It was fine. The other color so we can see what we're doing. This is the location pin. We take an ellipse. We fill it with white. That looks nice. Now let's make the eyes. Take the ellipse tool. Arrange, bring to front, fill it with white. Let's make them bigger. Copy and paste it. Make this black. Scale it up a bit. Let's mirror this. Hit O. Control Y. Going to the center. Here's the center. Control Y again. Hold Shift and Alt and left click it. Swing it to the right. We have our owl. Let's color this. Let's color the same for now. We can make this a bit smaller so it distincts from the eyes. Okay, let's make the nose right now. Take the polygon tool. Let's create a triangle again. Fill it with black. Copy and paste it. Rotate it. Bring it down. Take the shape builder tool, unite the shapes. Let's center it. Let's modify the nose a bit. Make it a bit rounder. I think it looks fine. Bring it up a bit. This doesn't seem right. Let's create the triangle this way. Revert it. Delete this. Bring it here. Copy and paste it. Now this doesn't look like an owl. That's the problem. We need to Scale these down, I think. Mirror it. Arrange, bring to front. Let's change colors. Make this go to window. Let's find the swatches panel. Oh, we have the swatches panel, sorry. Let's go swatch library, default swatches, web. We're making this in RGB because it will be used mostly for the web, because it's an app. Let's change colors. Let's see. Let's look for some colors. Let's find some good. Sorry, we have the mood board as well. Let's open the mood board. Yeah, we can use red for the pin icon, but we need to match the color of the owl as well. We can use red for this. Maybe we can use orange. Yeah, we can use this color for the owl. This looks cool. I think we can play around with the eyes a bit. Not that much, but let's delete this side. Bring it over. Size it down. Let's see if this is better. We need to fix this part down here as well. Arrange, bring to front. maybe we can nah, I think it's fine this way. Let's copy this, let's revert the actions and see and compare the previous owl with the current one. Hit Shift and V. Size them down. Let's play with the shapes. Size these down. Yeah, this looks way better. We're gonna go with this. Let's fix this icon up. Scale it up. Let's fix this part. Yeah, we need to bring it way down. I think this looks fine. Let's look at some owl logos again and see which color distinguishes them. Open the browser. Owl logos. We search this on Google. Now let's take a look at the images. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay. I think the color scheme we have going on right now is fine, and I think the owl will be recognized even if it's an abstract icon. Our location logo. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, these are more literal. This is cool. This is a cool color scheme. We can try this as well. Copy image, paste it. We can make this, but in this case we can't change the color to any other because the location pin usually is a red color. Yeah, it won't be that much distinctive. Let's reverse the colors. Nah, it doesn't work. I think it's fine the way we have it. We have an abstract icon. What if we reverse this? No. I'm just hitting Ctrl and Z to undo the action and get back in steps. Let's try it a bit smaller. Nah. I think this size is fine, maybe a little bit smaller. Control Y, we hit O, we have the reflect tool, I call it a mirror, left click, Control Y, space and click, hold Shift and Alt. Alt means that it will be copied and the current shape won't be moved, but we will duplicate it. Left click, drag to the right, there you go. I think we have a pretty good icon. We have made this version, looks cool. Let's try the other sketches. We had an X. We'll make an X line. Excuse me. will thicken up the stroke. Make the letter A. Now we're going to add some circles. Let's cut this. Remove the fill. Let's bring it here. Let's remove this part. We're gonna cut here. Delete this. Color schemes. Move this a bit. Let's cut this part. I think we should move this here. We had it originally there. Let's reverse. Let's just slide it down. I need to make it bigger. Let's remove the fills from here. It's becoming annoying. Yeah, we need to move this. Let's cut this part. Remove this. Let's cut this. Okay. Let's connect this. I have a little problem. Okay. We're gonna copy and paste this part. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna reflect this part to the other side. Let's delete this. I'm gonna remove that later. Let's make the inner part of the eye. Let's cut this, remove this part. We need to cut it a bit inner. O, reflect on the other side. Let's make an eye. Let's reflect it. We have the owl shape. Let's make a line like this. Let's expand the shape. Control R. Let's add some guides. Let's cut this part. Sorry. Cut that part as well. Let's reflect it. Unite the shapes. Nah, this idea won't work. The icon is way too wide. We're gonna get rid of this. And I think the pin concept and the owl size it's too basic, and kinda it's overused, as I have seen from the images on the internet. And I think we're gonna go with this logo. Let's find a typography for the logo. How do you match the typography with the logo? First, you look at the logo's shape. Is it sharp? Is it round? In this case, our logo is mostly rounded. We're gonna try and find a sans serif typography with a bit rounded corners. I always try to match the mark's shape with the typography shape, vice versa. Let's look at some round types. I always use Google Fonts because they have families which are free. Google Fonts rounded sans serif. Let's see what we got. We have Varela round, 31 free rounded Google Web Fonts. Let's look at them. Up owl. This type doesn't have a family which I dislike, and we aren't going to use it because the type in this case is not versatile. We can change weights to make a contrast. Let's see what we got. We can try Nunito. I think in this case the typography is too rounded, but it doesn't look bad. But let's try and find some better font. Better type, sorry. Okay, we have our final logo. What I'm going to do now is just play around with it a little bit more, because I want to make the shape a little bit more appropriate. I feel that the location pin could be a little bit smaller, so I'm going to try and do that and see how it goes. Maybe we can also change the eyes a little bit, the size of them. Let's see. Take the location pin, group it. I want to make this a little bit shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see now. Yeah, I think this is fine. Maybe scale it down a bit. I feel this is okay. Let's see. Maybe scale down the size of the eyes a little bit down. Delete this. Let's find the center. Shift and Alt, left click, release. Let's copy this. Let's revert back. Control Shift V. Let's size the eyeballs a bit. Let's see. Let's see how big this circle is. This very big circle. We can size the eyes a little bit, but to not make them that big to interfere with this circle. I want the eyes to be consistent, but not be the same with the circle of the location pin. Just a little bit. Remove this. Hit O from the reflect tool. Zooming in. Let's find the center. Here's the center. Press Shift and Alt. Alt is to copy. If you don't press Alt, it will move the object to the other side and it will be not copied. Press Alt while holding Shift, left click, hold the left click, swing it to the right. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see. Shift, Alt, sorry. Press O. Let's find it. Okay, now press Shift, Alt and left click, swing it to the right. You will see how it goes around. Release. Selection tool, right click, arrange, bring to front. I think this is better, and we will go with this logo. We can put this here, group it, and now I will tell you how to add type to the logo. How do I add a type to the logo? I add type to the logo in this way. I always try to match the logo shape with the typography shape. For example, this logo is rounded, so I will look for typography that matches the feel and the roundness of the logo, but the type won't be all round. Let's search for some types. I always use Google Fonts because they have font families which are free. Google Fonts, rounded sans serif. Let's see. Let's just type Google Fonts. Here we have sans serif. Let's type app owl. Let's increase the size a bit. Here we have Open Sans, Lato, Roboto, Montserrat, let's increase the thickness. I want a thicker type. We can try Roboto Condensed and Lato. I like Oswald as well. Let's see if I have all of them. Type. So make sure, even if the overall logo is rounded, the type to be not that rounded. Like for example Nunito. I tried Nunito before, but it was too rounded and it doesn't match the mark at all. I think it's way too rounded. Eyedropper tool. See, it's way too rounded and it doesn't match the fill as well. Let's delete this. Let's try Lato. Let's increase the tracking. Switch to black. Yeah, I think this type could work, but let's try some other ones. Let's group it, size down, copy paste. Let's color the text. We will see if this works. Let's try Roboto. This is Roboto Bold. Let's ungroup so it doesn't interfere with the type. Roboto Black. Let's decrease the tracking. Increase the width. I feel this was Roboto condensed. Let's see if I have Roboto condensed. No, we don't have it, so we will download it. Click the plus. One family selected. Download. We'll save it on the desktop. Save. Here it is. Let's extract it here. Delete this. Select all the font files. The type files, excuse me. Font is the weight of the type. Okay, we installed it. Let's go back to Illustrator. We search Roboto condensed. No, I feel this type lacks weight. Bolt ain't gonna do the work. Let's see if I have Oswald. I like Oswald. Yeah. Let's see if it matches our mark. No. Let's see some other types. Source. Oswald looks good here, but it doesn't look good with our mark, so it's not a match. Let's see, Poppins. Black. I feel Poppins could work. I have Poppins. Let's try Poppins. Poppins. Extra bold. Owl. So I'm also trying to match the weight of the mark. For example, if my mark is too bold, I can use a thin type, or vice versa. I feel this could work.
I'm just seeing if the type works with our mark. I will match the I will balance the type and the mark later on. Let's color it. Buttons, bold. Yeah, I think bold could work too, but we will see. Size them down. Let's look for another one. Railway. No, not railway. Work sense. Let's see what work sense offers. Yeah, work sense looks cool as well. Let's try work sense. Let's decrease the tracking. Yeah, work sense could work. Let's color it. We can also play with the weight of the second word to distinct them. Work sense. For example, medium. But this won't work, in my opinion. Let's see. Hibo. Not Hibo. Cabin. I feel cabin could work. Let's see what it offers. No, it doesn't have heavier weights. Carla. Hind. Meriwether. Maven Pro. Let's try Maven Pro. Let's size these down. Put them here. Copy and paste this. Type Maven Pro black. Yeah, I feel Maven Pro is really good, really fits our mark. Let's see some more. Canet. Let's also try Canet. First, let's color this. Color this red. Owl goes yellow. Size them more. Zoom it in. I'm sorry if this is too fast for you. Let's try Canet. We don't have Canet. Let's download Canet. Let's extract this. We have Roboto. Let's install Canet. Select this. Install. Okay. Go back in Illustrator. Let's search for Canet. Here is Canet. Yeah, Canet is good as well. Let's see some more. Monda. Instac Web. Let's see, Palanquium, Quantico, Birayani, Rosario. Let's see what the Rosario offers. Bolt, no. It doesn't have enough weight options. I think these are enough. We will see which one is the best one. Let's close Brave. Okay. Let's color this last one. Let's compare them. I feel this can be removed. I dislike this and it doesn't match the mark. Let's size them up a bit so we can see them better. I dislike the short L, the short lower part of the L, so I'll remove this. Let's see which one looks best. Maven Pro is black. I feel now this is too thin. Well, not too thin, but it's thin in comparison of the mark. Let's remove this and let's compare these final two. Let's increase the tracking. I feel that Canet fits best with our icon and we will use Canet. Okay. Let's now readjust the type. We need to kern the letters properly. Let's create outlines. Need to cover the space here. I always try to kern the type with my eyes optically. I don't use mathematical measurements because most of the time they're incorrect, and it doesn't mean that if it's mathematical it should be correct optically. Let's see. I feel this could be moved as well a bit. Yeah, I feel this is kerned properly. Let's see. Let's cover the space here. Yeah, I feel this looks best. Also, I forgot, I want to try something with the location pin, since this logo will be mostly used for web, for application. We can add some cool effects. Let's cut it in half. Select the pathfinder, divide, ungroup, Control Y to see the outlines, to bring to the front the circle. Now we can make this a little bit darker. So we have that shadow effect. Let's see if this works. Nice. Let's find the right color. Darken it up a bit. No, this is too much. I think this is fine. Let's copy it, revert. Should remove the stroke here. Yeah, I think this looks okay. Let's just group the location pin and adjust it properly. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's try and color the text. Up. Owl. I think this looks nice. Let's copy it. Revert back and compare them. In some cases it's better to use a black text because the whole logo could become very messy and colorful. But I think in this case it's fine. Let's go on with this. Let's try and find the balance. I feel the text could be moved a bit to the left, according to my eyes. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's group it first, then try sizing it down a bit. Yeah, I think this looks nice overall. Let's copy it. Let's make a new artboard. Take the artboard tool. Take the artboard tool. Shift and Alt. Left click. Sorry, just click this, drag it, Shift and Alt. You drag it while holding Shift. To keep it perfect, do not go like this. You release it. Delete this, group this, align to artboard, center. And here we have our final logo. We can also add the trademark trademark symbol is used when a company have filed the logo to trademark it and then plan on to register it, sorry. Or you can just, for me personally, I add to all of my projects because it makes the design look more professional and cool. We can color this red. We can size it down a bit. Let's add a guide here as well. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's create another artboard. Drag, holding Shift and Alt, release it. Let's add the trademark to our symbol only. I always put it in the corner, preferably in a line with the logo itself, or just a little bit off balance with the logo. We can put it here. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm very satisfied with the result. We can increase the trademark symbol a bit. Ungroup it, select the trademark symbol. We can size it up a little bit because it's with the symbol only, with our mark, so it's more recognizable. A little bit bigger. Yeah, this will work. Let's group it, align to artboard, align it everywhere. And there we have it. That was the whole logo design process. I hope you enjoyed it. And next, what I will show you is how I apply the logo to mockups, which will be very interesting, so you can present your logo better.